Yeah, it's been pretty incredible. Almost right away, the phones started getting busy. I think within 4 days, we had 17 phone calls that within half of them actually booked in. They're doing $8,000 a day.
That's awesome.
Between 40 and 50 new patients a month that we always had, but we've actually doubled that in terms of getting another 40, 45 new patients on top of that with your Instagram strategy.
Hello, doctor. Can you just explain about yourself and what you do exactly?
Yeah, hi, I'm Jessey Minhas, and I'm a dentist from northern British Columbia in Prince George. Years ago, due to a back injury, I wasn't able to work full time, and I decided to help the younger dentists, develop their associate positions and develop clinics and making sure that they had success. And so over time, that's kind of morphed to me managing and organizing practices to ensure dentists have a lot of success.
That's awesome. And what kind of help were you looking for your clinics?
You were referred to me from a friend of mine, and I believe he knew you from the medical space where you were assisting a physician, kind of getting more patients type thing. I'd been using a paid service to oversee our Instagram strategy, and really at the end of the day, I didn't really think it was driving many new patients, one of my dentist's practices. It was a nice to have, or maybe it was a good culture piece to to our existing patients, to educate them on our hours or kind of new stuff in the practice, but it didn't really connect new patients who might be using Instagram as a platform. So when I heard about what you do with Instagram ads, I wanted to try out your strategies because it made sense to me.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it's been, I think, almost a month I started working for you. And how were the results? Like how many patients came in and how many patients we booked? So what kind of results you were able to see within a period of a month?
Yeah, it's been pretty incredible. Almost right away, the phones started getting busy. I think within 4 days, we had 17 phone calls that within half of them actually booked in. I think now our data is showing after a full month, we actually had 44 new bookings, and 20 of them have already had treatment. 24 of them are to be booked in the future. So I think I can definitively say we've had an increase we had a baseline of about between 40 and 50 new patients a month that we always had, but we've actually doubled that in terms of getting another 40, 45 new patients on top of that with your Instagram strategy.
Wow. That's really awesome. And so how much cash is collected, Jessey? Like if you have it in the top of your mind, you don't have to give me the exact numbers, but what do you think, like how much money has been made from these patients from just Instagram or Facebook?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I just, when the doctor's chairs now, like I mainly shows up in bookings. So, very quick after, when you're seeing now well over 100 new patients a month, I don't see the associate dentists kind of complaining about like a gappy schedule.
Right.
On a daily basis, the associate dentists are saying like, oh my God, like, I billed, but before a 4,000 day could have been a big day for them in terms of production. And now they're doing $8,000 a day type thing. So that's becoming much more consistent, where the younger associates who don't have as much of a patient-based following, their days are fully booked with patients, and they're also booked out for past a month type thing. Right. And it's created a bit of a wait list. And now if they do have a short notice cancellation or something, they can rapidly fill that either with the new patient volume that's coming in, or because they have a little bit of a wait list, there's people waiting to come in, and they will come in on a short notice. So I would say, I can't put a number to it, but it's been pretty significant in terms of the daily production of the associate dentists. Relative to what we're spending, it's the actual cost of our marketing strategy is relatively insignificant for the daily return we're getting on it.
Right. No, got it. It makes sense. And how much did we spend on our ads to get these patients?
Yeah, I believe it's around $1,000 a month, like our advertising strategy type thing. So it's pretty cost effective for sure.
Yeah. And what would you say to other dentists who wants to work with me or who are on the fence to start working with me?
Yeah, you have a really smart, efficient strategy. Like, I've worked with other marketing companies in the past, and, whether it's, call tracking or, other, clicks or leads and stuff like that. It's the way that you've organized your platform, and you can actually definitively show the results of the marketing efforts. I haven't seen that with like anyone else. So the way that you have your own, almost like a mini call center, and the way that you're able to convert these leads into bookings for the offices is something that was like very unique, that a lot of the large marketing companies, they don't actually have that level of sophistication, and it's really effective.
Thank you so much, doctor. Have
You're welcome.
Beautiful day. Yeah.